So can you tell me a little bit about the IBM FinOps portfolio?
So in that, we have Aptio, Cloudability, and Turbonomic. Think of this in terms of in that FinOps model around inform, operate, and optimize. When you start looking at cloud environments, there's so many options. Instead of the old needle in a haystack, it's more like a needle in a stack of needles.
And if you can't see it and you don't know what it is, then how on earth can you expect to manage it? And if you can't manage it, how can you reduce the cost?
Well, that's it, and I think visibility is always the key part. It provides the evidence and the data of making this change will give you these kind of impacts.
How is that data uncovered at, I guess, a mid-management layer or divisional leaders of the business? How did they surface that information and really use the product in real life?
A big part of when we look at cloud environments with our customers, most are in a hybrid cloud environment. Generally, what that means is they're looking at 4, 5, 6 different dashboards, different screens. I think the power of tooling, the likes of Aptio and Turbonomic, is it surfaces that information on a single screen and surfaces it from an application perspective. So instead of just showing you infrastructure and what you do with it, shows you where those bottlenecks are, where the choke points or pinch points are in your application, and more importantly, recommended actions. I think that's key. And in the case again of Turbonomic, is being able to automate some of those out.
What about the people who are really at the coalface, those end users using these tools every day?
We talk about shortages of skills. Not enough people to do the kind of things that we want to do, those kind of projects that, change the world. Our teams are so heavily involved in the day-to-day, the business as usual of managing and maintaining our infrastructure, making sure the VMs are the right size, bringing the kind of solutions and tooling in that Aptio and Turbonomic can surface with that information. We're able to let those teams be unleashed on the cool, on the art of the possible.
And I guess the big win-win there is that you're freeing those teams up to do those exciting new projects, but you're also freeing up the money that you need to be able to do those in the first place.
Budget isn't available, budget hasn't been assigned, might be created in 2 years' time. If we're able to find budget out of that current spend and say, well, let's take this, let's go and test out something from an AI perspective. Teams are performing, everybody's happy, lines of business can report well that they're meeting their KPIs for budget control. Everybody's happy.